Hello everyone, this is Brooke and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Today is going to be a different video for me in that I'm going to do a questions and answers video for you. I recently put on Instagram a giveaway for this prize. It was the Sonia Kashuk 15-year anniversary purple brush set, and I felt that it was a great time to show my Instagram followers some love and to also offer a contest for people to present questions that they would like me to answer in an upcoming YouTube video. And I announced the winner. Her name is XRayGG18 and she is a subscriber on YouTube as well as a follower on Instagram, and I will be sending her the brushes really soon. The best part for me was getting all the questions from you guys, and I originally thought that maybe if I did this I'd get like maybe 9-10 questions to answer in a video. Well, I ended up getting over 40, and I was just so pleased that you all want to know me and get to know me better, and it's my pleasure to do that and to share a little bit about what I am with you. So with all that said, I'm going to go into these questions. I have them written out here. There are a lot. This might be a long video. This is just me chatting with you and us getting to know each other better. So here we go. The first question by CC Pink Love is, what is your favorite lipstick that lasts the longest? Now I'm assuming you mean lipstick and you're excluding lip stains. As far as lipsticks go, I only have MAC, and my favorite one that lasts the longest there is Rebel. So Rebel by MAC is the favorite one, and it lasts a long time. It actually does stain your lips a little bit, and if you reapply it, you're good to go for all day. Number 2 comes from Ms. Roz83, and forgive me if I mispronounce anyone's name. I'll have them written down below here so that everyone can see them. But she says, I'm getting into planning and I have a planner. Do you have one to show and some advice on planning? Well, I do have a planner and I'm pretty religious about it. I have this Louis Vuitton small planner, and I recently did a review on this agenda and also showed you what I have inside and how I keep my life organized with it. So I'll put the link to that video down below. But as far as advice goes, I just want to say, you know, what I do is I always use pencil because things always change, and I carry it with me everywhere. The next question is by AL2829 and also asked by Eileen West. They ask, why pink? Since when have you liked the color pink so much, and why? And I have a whole video about this. It's called Why I Love Pink, I believe, and I'll put a link down to it below. I'll refer to it quite a bit in this question and answer session because a lot of people ask me questions revolving that. But basically, I had a serious case of postpartum depression about 8 to 9 years ago, and I used pink as one of the ways to help me recover from that. It's linked to my getting out of a serious case of depression, and pink is something that helped cheer me up and motivate me to just keep going. So the next question is by Brittany Jocelyn, and she asks, who are your favorite YouTubers? And I was able to think about this for a little bit, and I'm going to say 5 people just that came to my head first, but this is by no means exclusive. If you ask me who my favorite are, the list is probably like 20 and 50 people long because I follow a lot of people and I just love them. But I want to say HKitty1122, Bags for Bubbles, Nastasia M53, The Lux Babe, and Pink So Foxy. Those are what I would say are my favorite. The next question, if you were stuck on a desert island with 3 beauty products, what would they be? And that was asked by Amy W. Knudsen. And one would be SPF for my face because the sun can do major damage to your skin. I would want face powder to even out my skin tone, and then some sort of lip balm. I think those are my basics. Obviously, if I'm on an island, I wouldn't be trying to impress somebody, so I would just want to protect and be presentable. So the next question, is there something that you would really like in pink but can't find anywhere? And that was asked by Kitten Mimi Yu. I think I'm saying that right. And that is a good question. I'm usually able to find what I'm looking for. It might take a while, but I'm like a pit bull. When I'm after something, I pretty much get it. And the one thing I have been looking for a while and I can't find are pink wheel covers for my car. I have a Volkswagen Beetle convertible and I would love to see it with some pink wheel covers. I know that might sound cheesy, but I just can't find them anywhere. So if you know of where I can find those, let me know. Miss Fuse asks, what is your most must-have product? And I would definitely say it's this, and it's Rose Argan Body Conditioner by Lush. And the reason that one topped my list is because I have such sensitive skin on my body that the water irritates it so much when I take a shower and dries me out and leaves me very itchy if I don't use this. If I use this, everything's fine. I just put it on in the shower. It coats my skin. I'm able to finish rinsing off, dry off, and everything is fine. So since showers are so important, I would highly recommend that I use that every day. And the next question is also by Kitten Mimi Mew, and she asks, how did you get into image consulting, and did you go to school for PR or anything along those lines? And no, I didn't go to school for PR. I got my bachelor's degree in business, and I also have an MBA, which is a master's in business administration. And I realized later in life that I wanted to do image consulting because I felt it brought a lot of the beauty and fashion together in a way that I could one-on-one help people. What I decided to do is go to the Fashion Institute of Technology, or FIT. Well, actually I didn't go there. I did online studying there a year or two ago, and I did that program for a year. I also did an intensive certification program in image consulting. That was like a 4-month program. So that's how I got my training and how I pretty much got into it. Someone named xoxo Isabella asks, what is the most essential makeup item in your collection? And after thinking about that one long and hard, I would say, I have it. I would say it's this guy. It's my Select Sheer Pressed Powder by MAC. Now, I guess any pressed powder would do. I'm really concerned with evening out my skin tone. I don't really have a ton of skin issues, but I'm really concerned if there's lighter areas to cover that up and even it out. So a pressed powder for me is key because they're quick and fast and easy. Just pull them out, you have the compact, you have the mirror, and you just go. So that would be my most essential makeup item, I would say, is a pressed powder. And let's see here. Oh, so follower named Bloody Rasta Gal asks, or she says, I am 20 and I'm so into makeup and fashion, and I know it's destined for me to make people look and feel better. And she asked me, at what age did you realize image consulting was your passion, and what inspired you to be so? First of all, I decided to pursue image consulting a few years ago, so it happened later in my life, and I was inspired by the desire to follow similar passions as you. I had the desire to be in beauty and fashion and make other people feel good about themselves. I have gone through a period where I felt horrible about myself, and I overcame that, and since realized that I have kind of a knack for putting things together in a way that makes you look very presentable. So I just wanted to share that. I always get asked for fashion advice or beauty tips and things like that. So I decided to make that something that I could pursue, and a passion of mine, and I really love it. So that's how I really got into it. But follow your passion, definitely. And another one by Kitten Mimi Mew. I love that you asked a lot of questions. I just love that. Thank you so much. But she asks, any pink purchase regrets? Like you got home and thought this is too pink? Well, for me, nothing is too pink. But what I usually find when I go shopping and come home and I'm disappointed, it's because it's too peachy pink. That's what usually happens to me. Something will look right in the store. And I like pure pink. I like the blue-based Barbie pink, fuchsia pink, light pink, baby pink, those things. But when something is a little too corally pink or too peachy pink or too warm, I just don't like it. And those things usually get purged from my closet. And the one thing, though, to answer your question, the one regret I have is this. Both of my sons are drummers, and I decided, after wanting to do it for a long time, to take drum lessons. So I took drum lessons for a long time, and I ordered pink sticks, of course, and this is what I got. And I don't think these are pink. I think these are peachy pink. And I took lessons for a while with these, and I kind of stopped, and I think that if these were real pink, I would have gone on a lot longer, but who's to say? I blame it on being too busy, but I really think it was those sticks in that color that really screwed me up. So that is the answer to that question. And XoxoGirl23 asks, what exactly is image consulting? And thank you very much for asking this question, and thanks everybody who knows that I'm an image consultant and are asking me questions. But an image consultant, and I kind of wrote this one down, to me an image consultant or image consulting is the art and science of optimizing a person's personal appearance in a way that improves their impression on others. So image consulting is a way, I actually consider myself a strategist who can come up with strategies that will help improve your appearance so that you can make a better impression on others. I do this through color and body type analysis, dressing strategies, wardrobe editing, personal shopping, style development, makeup artistry, and makeup lessons, etc. So it runs a broad spectrum of disciplines, and I really, really do love it. I'll also link an article to my blog that I've written about what exactly is an image consultant. If you might want to read that, it might be helpful. So I'll link that below. And then here, Egg Bobby asks, what is the top 5, or what are the top 5 must-haves every woman should have? Again, this is a question I kind of thought about ahead of time, so I wrote these down. I say you must have a basic wardrobe of essentials. You have to have that. And again, I'll link a blog post I wrote to fashion essentials that every woman should have. And I might also make a video about that too. And then also a basic makeup collection for an everyday face is another thing that you must have. You need, according to me, a nice handbag, at least one true friend, and confidence. I think every woman should have that. And the next question is from Hair Grows, and she asks, if you had to choose one makeup essential for life, what would that item be? And again, I would say a compact of face powder. And the next question is from amscott18, and she asks, what made you become interested in makeup? And it all goes back to the days of my early childhood, before my tomboy period, and I was a serious tomboy around age 12. But before that, I was a girly girl, and I used to play with my mom's old Mary Kay makeup. Later in life, I became interested in YouTube and the makeup community, and it just inspired me to let my interest in it develop and blossom. It's just kind of like always been there, but it gets more pronounced as I'm getting older and getting more involved in other people who are interested in the same thing. I would love, love, love to work at MAC or Sephora or Ulta or something like that, just on the side. But I can't, because what do they wear? They wear all black. I can't do that. I can't, because I gotta wear pink. And so I figured, well, since I can't get my hands in makeup that way, I decided to become a freelance makeup artist. So the next question is by X-Ray GG, and she is, like I said, the winner of the contest. And she asks, how did your pink love affair begin? And again, I'm going to refer you to the video I made called Why I Love Pink. I'll put the link below, but it explains all of that. And the next question she asks is, do you find it hard getting started as an image consultant? Well, I found it very easy to get the information on becoming an image consultant. It's readily available out there through books and websites and also courses. Like I took online courses and I also worked with a specialist directly. And it also comes easy to me, I'm not going to lie. Putting outfits together, putting makeup looks, balancing cool tones, warm tones, doing all that kind of stuff comes pretty naturally to me. But what's not coming so easily to me is the marketing. It takes a lot of time, and I don't have a big circle of, I don't know, friends or networks that can help me propel me out into the market and generate clients. So that's the hard part, and it's coming very slowly, but it is coming along, and I'm just plunking through it. So I'm not going to give up. It's something that I'm passionate about. I'm just looking for more ways to generate a clientele, and once I do, I'll be on fire. The next question is by Loving Me Now 2, and she asks, how has makeup affected your self-image? And I always say that you should try to improve your self-image before getting into makeup, because makeup doesn't do your self-image. You do that on the inside and it comes out. Makeup just is like the reflection, kind of like the mirror image you see. When you have a good self-image, you can see good. Because back in the days when my self-image wasn't so good, I could have all the makeup in the world and still look in the mirror and not see something very good. But now, when I look in the mirror and I have on makeup, I feel really good about the way I look. And when I don't have on makeup, I feel really good about the way I look. That's what I think. I think makeup is to enhance your self-image, not to create it or not to change it. And I really feel kind of strongly about that because I've gone through it and learned kind of the hard way. So I just want to let everybody know my 2 cents about that. Loving Me Now 2 also asked, what are your go-to cosmetics? And again, talk about the face powder. And after that, if I could only have 2 other things, it would be eyeliner and a tinted lip gloss. So those are my products. And let's see, Selena Ree, I know I messed that up, but she asked, what is your favorite primer? And are the expensive ones worth the cost, like Urban Decay and Benefit? Well, for my favorite primers, Urban Decay Primer Potion for the eyes, all the way. That's my favorite so far. Smashbox Photo Finish and Benefit Professional are my favorites for the face. And I would like to say also that NYX Shine Killer and also the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primers, those are equally as good. I have all of those and I use them all interchangeably, and I think the drugstore ones are just as good. It just so happens that the Smashbox one and the Benefit ones outrank them to me for some reason. I'm not sure, but the e.l.f. one is what I started using on people when I did other people's makeup, and it worked just fine, lasted all day. So I can't complain about either one. And Nemo1913 asks, what is my favorite foundation? And I have 2. So far, they are Urban Decay Naked Skin and Makeup Forever HD Foundation. And Beth Goshen, she asks, how do you manage to balance home, job, consulting, along with making videos? You must have great organizational skills. Well, thank you very much. I think my organizational skills leave a lot of room to be improved, saying it nicely. But what I do is I prioritize. Family and work are first. I mean, by work I mean my day job. And then I like to meet deadlines and be considered dependable. And then my last thing is just to relax as much as possible. If I have a break in action, I'm relaxing. My feet are up, I'm on the couch, I'm chilling out, because it's a rare opportunity. And you just can't be on all the time. You can't go all the time. You've got to relax and recharge. And I'm like the queen of that. GG0225 asks, can you recommend a lip gloss that has staying power but isn't sticky? Well, I'm most familiar with the MAC lip glosses. Actually, that's pretty much all I have. So I can't really recommend anything else. I can just say that I like the MAC lip glosses. I know people refer to them as kind of being sticky, but to me, they're very pigmented. They have a nice lasting power, and that's what I usually go for, so that's what I would recommend. But I know there's others out there, and there's plenty of people that have a better opinion about that than I do. So that's just all I can say right there for that one. Then KV Loves LV asks, why do you love pink, and when did your pink period start? See, I told you I get asked that a lot. And I'm just going to refer you to the video that I mentioned, why I love pink, and it'll be linked below. But thank you very much for asking, and I'm just glad you all noticed that there's a theme here, that there's a pink element to my life. That means you're getting to know me, and I really love it. Jessort415 asks, how long have you been married, and where did you meet? I met my husband in church, actually. Quite frankly, I picked him up in church, and our first date was the 4th of July fireworks picnic at the church, and actually next month in October we will be married 17 years. And let's see, I am a G-God, I don't know, asks, do you wear a pink article of clothing every single day, even on professional business days? And the answer is yes, because I've been wearing pink for about over 8.5 years now, every day. Something of pink is always on. I want to tell you, you might want to check out my Instagram at Pink to Paris, because most of the outfits I post on there are work outfits, and there's something of pink every day. And it's not just a scarf or a little, pair of earrings. It's always a top or a bottom that has pink, major pink in it. Let's see here. VJT0001 asks, what career advice would you like to share with your subscribers? And the biggest piece of career advice I give for my subscribers and anybody is obviously to manage your first impressions. They are huge. With my work, I deal with a lot of people that are trying to get jobs, and you wouldn't be surprised how much your first impression makes a difference. So I say manage that by controlling different things that you do or wear or come off as, so that you can continue to impress people and get ahead. The other thing you should do is set goals. I don't really care what the goals are, just that you have goals and you're always achieving something, because people can tell that about you. They might not be able to know what your goals are, but they can sense that you're a go-getter, and that's what people want to be around, I think. And then the last thing I say is get a mentor. Everyone should have a mentor, and especially if you're getting started in your career, get a mentor. That person can help show you the ropes and get you through places and things and events that you wouldn't have seen or been able to get through on your own. So I think that those are the career advice things I would give. Beffy4467 asks, as I watched your makeup storage and collection video, my vanity tour that I posted recently, I'll put that down below, you mentioned that you used to be MAC all the way, but now try out other brands. Do you still prefer MAC? Well, yes, I was exclusive just to MAC. Since I went through that period of depression and had to rebuild my self-image, one of the first brands I reached for, or actually the first brand I reached for, was MAC, as far as cosmetics and to help me, I put my image together. Now I needed to put my face together. So I reached out to MAC, and the people there helped me, got me started with a few products, and I took it from there. And I'm pretty much a brand loyal person. Like, if you get my vote on a brand, you've pretty much got a lover for life, because that's just the way I am. I'm pretty loyal, and that's what I was with MAC. But then I decided it was time to start trying other brands and seeing what else was out there. And so I do love a lot of brands, and I think there are some wonderful things out there, but MAC will always be #1 to me in my heart because of sentimental reasons, and that's just my MAC story. Angelie Zoo 90210 asks, can you do a day in the life vlog and tell us something about your job? Well, I need to learn how to vlog first. If you notice, I haven't really done any of those because I don't know what I would be doing, and I don't know how to do it, but I'm going to learn, and I'll try to do that really soon. But in my job, in my real life, my day job, I'm an HR director for a nonprofit organization, and I handle lots of operational and strategic responsibilities. And before that, I was a stay-at-home mom for 10 years, and before that I was in the human resources field prior to that as well. And that's one of the reasons why I like doing image consulting, because I see a lot of people applying for jobs or trying to get promoted, and they're just have no clue or no idea how much their image is impacting the decisions other people are making. And the Keju Siviju, I messed that up really bad, but she says, I love your LV pieces. Will you buy another LV piece soon? And yes, I will. I will always be. That's another brand I'm loyal to, is Louis Vuitton. And my next purchase, I hope, will be the sunglass holder in monogram. And then I also want Speedy 30 in monogram. Happy Go Lucky 1111 asks, with winter coming soon, would you move to warmer weather or still live where you do? Well, first of all, I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I would stay here because I love my home. Winters are brutal, no fun, ugly, bad, yuck. But I believe there's always a trade-off wherever you go. And the last thing I want to do is leave something and head to something else that's equally miserable. I know that sounds weird, but I just want to stay where I am. I love my home, love my community, and I've done winters for this many years. I can keep on doing it. So let's see. Lopsy7 says, do you have any skin issues? Examples, aging, dryness, discoloration, or etc. And if so, how do you deal with them? Well, I want to say that fortunately, you might hate me, but I've been very blessed with good genes as far as skin goes. I am 43 years old, and I don't have any wrinkles, and I've never had any gray hairs either. I consider that being very blessed, and the only really bad skin issue I've had is in my 40s. I developed cystic acne really bad, and it left me with, you can't see them because they're fading now, marks on my skin, and that was caused, I found out, by eating dairy. So since then I've eliminated all dairy from my diet, and I'm cured. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Otherwise, I don't really have any issues. I have normal skin. It's pretty balanced, pretty good to me, and I try to take care of it so it lasts a long time. But that's my skin situation. And let's see here. Life with Kenya asks, what are your top favorite MAC products? Well, off the top of my head, I came up with 5, and the first one is, you all know, the Plum Foolery Blush by MAC. That's my favorite, and I love it. And then Sable Eyeshadow, the 217 Blending Brush, Rebel Lipstick, and then Pop Mode Lip Glass are, I guess, would be like the top ones that come to my mind. But stay tuned. I think on Sunday I'm going to upload a video with my MAC starter kit, or my top 10 MAC products, and you get to see all of what I like and why. So stay tuned for that one. And xoxo Isabella asks again, what is your one LV item that you can't live without? And if I had to pick one Louis Vuitton item that I had to keep and get rid of the other ones, it would be my Speedy 25, because that's my first piece, and it's very, very sentimental to me, and I just love it. It's retired from action right now. It sits on my nightstand looking pretty, and that's why I want the Speedy 30 in monogram to replace it. But I would hold on to that bag longer than anything else, because it was my first one, and we just go way back. xoxo Isabella also asked, what advice would you give someone who wants to become a makeup artist? And I would say, first of all, get whatever education possible, be it formal schooling, self-teaching, books, YouTube videos, whatever you can, whatever education you can get your hands on, do it. It's very important to know techniques, and then of course you have to practice as much as possible. And also I want to say, start with a basic kit and grow your kit as you grow as a makeup artist. And you know, because you'll see a lot of people have, you know, enormous amounts of products in their kits. Well, you don't really need that much. You just need a nice sampling and let it grow as you grow. Does that make sense? Well, anyway, and then the next thing is not necessarily like getting your hands dirty in makeup, but get your network as big as possible, because your network are the people that are going to refer business to you, and you're not a makeup artist unless you're actually doing makeup. So that is what I would say, or the advice I would give. XOXO Isabella also asked, what is one pink item that you want but you do not have? And that would definitely be a pink car. I desire heavily to have my convertible Volkswagen Bug painted pink, and I was going to do that a while ago, but I decided to get braces instead. So that's still on my wish list and hopefully will come soon. Lopsy7 asks, what is your ethnicity? You look like my Indian auntie. I'm actually Black or African American with a little bit of Native American in my blood, and I get mistaken for Indian. East Indian a lot, all the time. I guess I look that way too. So, but Black or African American with a little bit of Native American is my ethnicity makeup. The next one is, how did you meet your husband? It would be nice if you could do a husband tag. And she says, your family is so precious and lovely, and that's also by Lopsy7. And first of all, thank you. I'm glad you've seen the pictures of my family. I don't know about the husband tag because my husband's really shy, but maybe I'll be able to sneak him in a vlog someday. Hopefully. Lopsy7 also asked, where were you born and raised and where are you now? It would be nice to know more about you. Well, hopefully after sitting through all these questions and answers, you do get to know me better. But I was born in Chicago. I was raised in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area. I did spend a couple years out in New York going to school, and then just having an extra year to live. I lived in Brooklyn, and then now I'm back in the Milwaukee area, and I love it. So that's kind of where I've been and how I got here. She also asks, why did you decide to do YouTube? And tell us about your journey and what you want your channel to become. And again, thank you for all your questions. YouTube. I just got a kick out of watching a lot of videos. I started stumbling onto Louis Vuitton videos, and then it carried into makeup and beauty and fashion. And the story is, you know, it just goes on and on. But I got a kick out of it, and then I wanted to try it. And I tried it, and I liked it. And then I started meeting great people, and it just goes on from there. So now it's one of my best hobbies. I love to do it. I love to share. And I actually love interacting with you guys. So that's kind of my YouTube story. I've been doing this for 2 years. And what I want my channel to become, I want my channel to be regarded as a very high quality but fun source of information. That's all. I want it to be entertaining but informative, reliable, and high quality. That's what I'm going for. And Bergmom624 asks, what made you decide to wear something pink every day? Well, and like I said before, it's been 8.5 years plus that I've been wearing pink every day, and I'll refer you to the video that I made called Why I Love Pink, and it'll be linked below. And the next question is by Nkajusivu. I laugh every time I try to say that because I know I'm doing it wrong, but it's written down below, so hopefully you all can see how badly I'm messing it up. But anyway, she says, do you have a favorite foundation? I'm looking to invest in a good one. And again, like I said before, I like the Urban Decay Naked and also the Makeup Forever HD. Those are the two foundations I go to like when I'm filming because they don't have SPF and give a lot of flashback, and I love the consistency, all that, and the color. They have really good color matches for me too, so I really like that. One more question is, what is your favorite store to go buy pink clothes? And that's also by the same person whose name I keep murdering. And I don't really have a favorite store to buy pink clothes. It's really hard for me to find not only pink, but the right pink and the right style. because, you know, there's pink out there, but I can't wear all of it. Some of it's too girly, some of it's too like mature looking. So I have to find the right style, and I have to find the right color pink. A blue-based pink is what I'm looking for, and that just makes it harder. So my motto is, if I see it, buy it anywhere. And that's the way I do it. That's how I shop. If I see pink and I like it, I buy it. I don't wait around. I don't discuss. I don't do anything like that because it's so hard for me to find what I'm looking for. And I got one more question. That was going to be the last one, but I got one more today by a really good friend of mine named Monica, who asks, what is my favorite bag? What is my favorite Louis Vuitton bag that I would carry every day? And it's definitely my Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM and monogram. That is like my good go-to carry-all everyday bag, and I love it. So those are all the questions. My voice is completely worn out. I've bent your ear. You're so sweet for sticking by me all through this long question and answer video. I just couldn't eliminate any because they're all good questions, and you all were so kind to ask them of me and to be interested and concerned. So I thought the least I could do was ask them all. So thank you so much for making it through all of this. I really do appreciate your time. Hopefully someday I'll do another one of these, or if you ever have a question that you want to ask me, just put it down in the comment section, or better yet, throw it on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, because I check those constantly. I'm a social media junkie, and I'm always on it. But thank you so much for watching. I'll be back really soon with another video, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.